Hey, it's Michelle, and I'm here today with two hops. One is the back to school hop that is hosted by Sarah Scraps, and the other is Stamp It Like It's Hot. It's a monthly hop. And so today I am doing a school layout. This is of my son. His first day is seventh grade. And so with the stamping, you actually get kind of a twofer. So what you see right now is I am making a random stamped background with all of these stamps from Keep It Simple's Love to Learn. And it's really an easy thing to do. I started with all of the large stamps. Well, first I started by pulling off what stamps I wanted to use, and then I started with the large ones, and I tried to get about 3 images per stamp of these large stamps, and some go off the page, and I try to vary the orientation, and then I go to stamps that are the next size smaller, spread them around, and in the end I fill in the little gaps with tiny little stars and paper clips, and I think I even have, little push pins. So I've been thinking about what I wanted to do for this layout for a few days, and I had the stamp set sitting on the coffee table, and I had it turned where the back side was up, where it showed the stamps, and I just started thinking about how it would make a nice background. So that white piece of cardstock is 5 by 12. And at first I was really thinking, okay, I'm not sure what size I want to cut it, but I'll cut it at 5 by 12 and then I'll cut it down. But in the end, I did use that full 5 by 12. Now here is what we're actually focusing on this month for Stamp It Like It's Hot. We're doing reverse stamping. And it's where you take your stamp and you put it on your block backwards, where the part that you should stamp with is what's sticking to the block, and so you get that back side, and it provides an easy way to color stamped images. Usually you need some kind of symmetrical stamp that is the same on the right as it is on the left. So I wasn't even sure this technique would work with this stamp set, but it really did. I was able to stamp the backpack, a stack of books. Now there is another book stamp with the collection, and they're standing up, and so one in the middle is leaning, so that wouldn't have worked. But this stacked one worked perfect. I did it for the Hello I did it for the Star Student, the crayons, the ruler, the stars. I mean, it was genius. I did use the second generation inking of that red backpack because it was just too dark. So it ends up being kind of a pinky red, but I really liked it better. So then after you get all of the colors stamped, you just stamp the images with black on top. So here I am trying to decide what color I want to stamp grade with this really cool stamp set called Bell Outline. There's the outline in the die, and I just love this. So I will come back and have these all cut. There's the dies for the Love to Learn, and here they're all cut. So I skipped ahead a little bit right here. I went ahead and made some decisions on my page design, and I went ahead and cut out that 7th with another die set that is also from Keep It Simple. And then on grade, I had already, I like to make several layers of my letter dies, and I had already made like stacks of 3 white and I'd already, like, just with scraps, I don't know how to say that, so I already had that for every letter but the R, and so it was really easy to add the stamped letter on top of those stacks of 3. I like to do that sometimes when I'm just sitting in the living room in the evening. I will use some of my tiny little bits of white cardstock and use my little Tim Holtz sidekick and make some letters. So that way when I'm ready to scrapbook, a lot of times there's not as much to do. So here I am just getting everything placed. These, there's one photo of my son, and then the other 2 are of him getting off the bus that afternoon. Now, I do use some 3D dimensionals, and I actually went and typed up what he said that day, and I measured the inside of the little clipboard stamp, and I was able to, so here it is on just regular copy paper, and I practiced just to make sure it really would fit. And then, and I'm sorry, my head gets in the way, but then I had printed out again on white cardstock, and so here's the real one. And it is, I get to see my friends, I get to go to lunch early, and I get brownies when I get home. So I thought that was cool. And I actually have, I like a 20-second video of him standing there where I took the photo of him and he's saying that. So I'm going to create a QR code and include that with the layout so that that video can be viewed where he says that. And I was going to leave room for it in the layout, but I'll probably will put it on a tag and then attach the tag behind the layout in like a little pocket, and then it can be pulled out and scanned and viewed. So I had a lot of fun playing with this collection. This is the second layout I guess I've made with Love to Learn. The other one looks completely different, and I haven't actually shared that one yet, but it was a labor of love, and so stay tuned for it. I did not make a video. I started to make a video of it, and it was way too involved. Let's just say lots of little pieces. I thought about recreating it for this layout, but I went a different direction. The blue shirt he's wearing kind of led me to focus on the blue in this collection. So there you go. Be sure to stop by and see everybody else playing along with both hops. Thanks for stopping by, and have a great weekend. Thank you. Bye-bye.